Guys, we're back. We're building some Legos. We're talking Star Wars. Give me some of those questions in the chat. Let's get this thing started, man. So yesterday we left off, and I believe I was on number 18. Let's move this over, get some room going. All right, so we completed through. Yeah, it was 18. That's where we left off. All right, so I learned a lot yesterday. Let's go ahead and do this. So this is where we left off at, right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go right into 19, and we're gonna grab one of our big plates. And let's see here. All right, so it looks like we are going to. You know what? Maybe you left out 17. I don't think I did 18 actually. Yes, okay. Yep, we left off at 18, so I did not complete 18 yet. So we're gonna hold that big plate for a minute. We're gonna grab the long, straight. It's like a light gray, and we're going to grab one of our little red guys. And we're going to snap it on the end. And it also wants me to grab one of the black squares with the hole right there. What's going on, Bob? How you doing, man? We're building some Legos. We're talking Star Wars. Give me some questions in that chat. All right, so we are going to snap this guy right in here. I see how it goes. We talked yesterday a little bit about how I think it's weird that they have all these different colors. Here we go. How they have all these different colors and then you end up just covering them anyways. But again, I think it just makes it for easier build. So that's what we did. Little gray, little red part there. All right. So now 18 is complete. Now we're going to move on to 19. So we need the big piece right here. And let me see what I got a question here. Let me log on so I can read these questions. Typically I would use my phone, but it's a little far away today, so. All right, while that's loading, I'm gonna go ahead and put this next piece together. So it looks like we are going to throw this piece right on top. Actually, we're gonna need two of these, it looks like. So we got one, we have two. And we're looking for two of these little gray guys to go right next to it. And I'll show you what I did. And I will get to your question here in a minute. So basically we're just making the whole bottom base here, right there. So, Bob, we are putting together the Luke Skywalker Landspeeder. And this was dropped on May 4th, and it was an exclusive for that day. All right, I'm liking it. All right, let me go ahead and see. All right. So Star Wars, yes. So the Star Wars celebration is next weekend, and right now I have scheduled, I think 7 autographs. I have a photo with Ewan McGregor, who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm excited about that. And I'm thinking about getting an autograph with Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan. And she voiced the character in the Clone Wars cartoon and the animated series. And then also she plays the same character in The Mandalorian. So those are the two I'm thinking about. Well, you and I already got, but I'm also thinking about getting Katie's as well. And I am also getting her autograph as well. On actually a Hasbro Black figure and on a Funko Pop. All right, so this is where we're sitting. So that base is definitely growing. And we're going to go ahead and move on to step 20. And step 20 looks easy. I just need 2 of these black squares. And we're going to go ahead and snap these in place. So let me see. So we're going to tuck these underneath. Now I feel like... Okay, so it's 2 each. And this is going to let us keep this bottom area a little bit closer together, it looks like. But I feel like I did something wrong. Because so I'm going to go back a step here. Oh yeah, there's something definitely wrong here. Because what's happened? Maybe I didn't go far enough over. So here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So if you look at those 2 black strips along the gray, they are 2 little knobs there, right? So if I show you the picture, and I'm not sure how well this will come on the camera, but you can kind of see that there is actually, you can see it right there, there's actually only 1 section. So there's definitely something I did wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and back this up a couple steps because I want to figure this out really quick. All right, so let's see. So if I went back to step 17, it definitely looks like I did something wrong. Okay, actually, yeah, it does look like I did something wrong. I got it. Here we go. I see what I did. All right, so what I'm doing is I just didn't move the original black strip over far enough. That's what I did wrong. So we're gonna adjust. So we're gonna go back a spot because so that goes there. Okay. So this here lies the biggest problem with Legos is that if you do happen to mess up one spot, you kind of gotta backtrack a little bit, which is what we're doing. I still feel like these are not in the right area though. So I need to figure out where this red one goes. So here it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's right there. All right, now we're gonna kind of backtrack here. So I'm back at 14. We did that. This looks good. Going back to 15. We did that. All right, so 16. That's where I'm gonna kind of go back to now. So this lays here. So we did that correctly yesterday. All right. And now we're gonna go over to 17 again, which is where we left off last night. So I want to see what I did wrong. So I think what I did is I went on top instead of underneath. I think that's what I did wrong. And I'll show you guys here in a second how I fixed it. So I definitely did not see that. Here's Sammy. Sammy is going to join us in our building. Sammy, why don't you say hi? All right, so here's the difference. If you look now, you can see that, I'll give you a good view right there. You can see that it's underneath. So I went more further underneath instead of outside. Like before it was up here. So before I had it like this. So you can see the difference. So the long one is right, the short end is wrong. So that's what I did wrong. So we fixed it, and now we can kind of move on. All right, so we're gonna throw in these two plates again. Honestly, it makes a lot more sense because now it's a little more sturdy. Because I was actually wiggling a little bit earlier. Now I'm gonna see if I can just throw this right back in here. Because this spot was, I think this goes right like this. So let me double check it really quick. It looks right. And let's go back to where we were. So yeah. So I'm just missing, what am I missing here? I'm missing one, two, three. Nope. I see what I did. All right. I'll fix it right now. So I'm gonna look. I put one extra plate in there in the middle. It's not supposed to be like that. So this plate is not right. There we go. All right, we got it. If you didn't watch the stream yesterday, I did say that this is my very first Lego that I am attempting to build. And I figured it would not be easy, and it isn't. But again, I also thought I didn't think it would be this difficult by just following instructions. But you do have to be 100% correct on it. All right, so I'm just double checking. So I got one row, I got there, we got the circle, and now this piece is gonna sit in the front. So I think we're good. I think we're caught back up to number 20. All right, so this is where we're at. So it does look different. I don't have all those things sticking out here like I did earlier. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, now we're gonna, yep, there we go. Now it makes sense because now I can tuck the blue square, or I'm sorry, the black square right underneath. Yep, there we go. Okay, so basically I just filled in that gap that was at the end, so now you can kind of see it's nice and straight. 21, I'm going to add more of these pieces here. Oh, there they are. Put these over here. And these pieces yesterday I said they look like, I thought they were little battle droid heads, but that's basically what it looks like. And they're just going to continue moving downward. So we're adding 26 of them, so we're doing 13 per side. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 8, we have 9, and we have 10, 11, 12. And one more is 13. All right, so we are good there. So here's the updates. So I basically just extended this further down. So you can kind of see that, you can tell that's going to be like the rounded edge of the speeder. That's what those pieces are for. All right. Just making sure everything's nice and locked. Looks good. All right, we're going to 22. All right, so we're going to add a little more color, it looks like. So we're going to add these two. We need 2 of the like peach colored, but they're skinny and they're only 3. I see yellow ones. I see so I definitely do not see those pieces. All right. And they're definitely not the cap pieces. So I'm just gonna empty this bag because I do not see them. So we're kind of stuck again, like yesterday. I just wasn't sure what to do if you can't find the pieces. And I ended up opening up the second bag, and I figured out it really was not the right thing to do because I ended up finding them. But now I really don't see them. All right, so I am going to throw in these 2 pieces first. And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do. So that looks like it goes to the end. And then we have a bunch of these black pieces we're going to stick in here. And I'll show you when I'm done with these, what I'm missing. I definitely don't see them. I mean, I don't know. Let's finish these pieces and I'll show you. All right, so I'll show you here. So what I'm looking for is this color, and they're supposed to go in those 2 little gaps that you see the peach. It's supposed to go all the way across though. These are all caps. You can see like the top of it. They don't have any of the little, notches or whatever you want to call them. I see 2 yellow. There are definitely no peach ones. So I do have bag 2 here. So I'm just gonna kind of look, I guess. Now, yesterday I used some stuff out of here, but I put it back. And I don't, that color is not even in this bag. So I don't know what to do. All right, chat, help me out. Because I don't know. What do you do when you don't have the pieces? Because I'm definitely missing those two. Boy, I don't know. Just kind of rescanning. I definitely do not see them. It doesn't say anything about opening a new bag or anything like that. And I only have bag 2 and bag 1 and then a smaller bag 1. Because I figured I would just try to get through this tonight. And yeah, I don't even have the other bags with me right now. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Again, this is my first one. I'm not really sure what happens if you don't have the piece you need. Because I definitely do not have them in here. I have yellow, but no peach. Like this, so this is the piece I'm looking for. But according to the directions, it is supposed to be the peach color. And yet you clearly see that's yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the page. I just want to see. So we're adding more black things down there. I mean, you definitely see the peach stain in all of these colors and all these steps. Because if you don't use them, the height is not going to be the same as the black ones on the sides. So I really don't know what to do. Unless I just use the yellow ones, but I mean, I'm sure you're not going to even be able to see them when the whole thing's built. But if I need the yellow ones later, what do I do? That's the problem. And I'm just kind of, yeah, because on this one right here, it says you need 2 yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go check just to make sure I did not leave these on the floor in the other room. I don't think I did because I had everything together. So super frustrating. I felt like I was on a roll last night and now I'm stuck again. All right, we'll be right back because I'm gonna go check this. All right, so I literally looked through every single bag, and I do not see them. So, I guess at this point, I'm going to have to contact Lego. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. Because it's pretty obvious that you need those two pieces. And I don't have them. So, I guess the only thing I can really do left tonight is I can maybe do a couple more steps that don't involve those and see where it leaves us. And I'm gonna have to shoot them an email so they can send me the two pieces because I have no idea. I went through every single thing. Very, very unfortunate. All right, so I guess we'll do that. So I'll have to. So what page is that? That's page. That was step number 23. No, it was step number 22. Oh man, I'm frustrated. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this as much as we can. So we are adding another 6 of these to the ends. So 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5 and 6. I mean, so if anybody watches this on the replay, let me know, like, what are you supposed to do when you don't have the piece you need? I mean, is this happen to you? Do you just contact them? I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to take a picture of what the actual piece I need. And it's funny because I don't even have that piece anywhere else. Because these are all different. I feel like that's the only two that they give you. I mean, unless it's yellow. You know, let me look at this again. Because now that I'm actually looking at this sheet, maybe it is yellow. I mean, it's very, very unclear. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't have the greatest light. But now I'm thinking it is yellow. Maybe we'll pull up the other sheet and put them next to each other and just take a look. Maybe it is yellow though. It's the colors in the manual are very close. All right, so here we go. I'm putting them right next to it. It is yellow. My bad. Again, my first time. So it is yellow. So we can continue. All right, good. So it is the yellow one. And again, in the booklet, you can barely tell the difference in color. It's, I'm not sure why they couldn't brand that yellow up, but it is yellow. Because now that I'm looking, there is a slight difference in color. And if I'm wrong, then I guess at some point I'm gonna even mess this up even more. But I'm almost positive that it's yellow. All right. So sorry about that, but now at least we can continue in lesson learned. So double check your colors. All right. So the only thing I need to do now is cover with. Let's see what they got me doing here. So I got that 4. I got the 2. We put those on. Okay, now they want us to cover with these black spots. So we're going to do that. So I was looking today on the Star Wars Celebration app, and I noticed that, and this was in a bunch of Facebook groups that I'm part of, apparently the Diamond Grogu is only going to be available at the actual Star Wars Celebration store. So, if you're trying to win the Funko lottery, you're not going to get that one, which is limited to 5,000 pieces. And you're also not going to be able to get that R2-D2 because that comes with the backpack, and it is $105. And that is only if you win the Loungefly lottery. So you're really just trying to get those 5 Funko Pops, what was it? Stormtrooper, Chewie, Leia, Luke, and Vader. So, and then you got Lando and the Falcon. And what am I forgetting? Oh, and then the 5-pack on the one stand itself, the one long base. I mean, I think that's. I mean, unless I'm forgetting something, I think that's all that Funko's gonna have at the actual Funko booth. So, I put in for them. It's, to me, it's not the end of the world if I don't get it, because like I was saying yesterday, the only one I really have any desire in is maybe the Leia, just because I don't have that that mold or whatever with that white dress from the original. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to get into the store to get that Grogu. I almost hope I get the launch fly more, because I do like the R2. But as far as the other ones, just kind of meh at them. So, all right, we are good here. So we are now on step 25. So let me show you our progress. And it's looking good. I'm just double checking all the colors. It looks good now. So this is where we're at. So you can see the yellow. Again, it does not look that different in the book. So that was a little tricky. And again, there's the little side panels. You can see what it's doing. It's gonna make that all the way up. It's cool. I like it. All right, 25. So we need 8 more of the little curve pieces, and that will finish off that, because I don't have any more of those now. And I am also looking for 2 little red pieces. Or not red, or more like maroon. So they're like these little guys. They're like little end caps, almost looks like. All right, so these guys are going to go. So it looks like they're going to fill in this little gap. So we're going to leave a little gap. And we're going to do 3 of each on each side. Or I'm sorry, it's actually 4 each. 4 each. Okay. So today there was a second opportunity to go to breakfast with Ashley Eckstein and Matt Latner. The first one was released on Wednesday, and it sold out in like 3 minutes. I was able to get in there, and I was actually able to select the ticket number, and as soon as I hit submit, it sold out, and it was like 3 minutes. Today, it took me a little longer to get in there, and the same thing happened, and it was like at 7 minutes. So I don't know. Go figure. I mean, I don't know why it took longer today, but yeah. So unfortunately, I did not get a chance to get those tickets. So, it is what it is. I guess everybody can't go, right? I was a little bit disappointed I didn't get those on Wednesday, though, because I thought for sure being in there in the first 3 minutes, I was going to have a chance to do it. All right, there's the bottom. So you can see we added a few more, and there's like a little space, and we put those little red guys in there. Also, if anybody knows like the proper terms of some of these pieces, I'd love to know the proper terms, because I feel like I'm just making things up as I go. All right, we're on 26. All right, we're adding a little color now. So now we need 2 blue. So we got 2 sky blue pieces. So there they are. We have 2 green. There they are. And then we are going to use 2 small red with the 2 little. Again, I'm not even sure I'm not sure whether there's a name for that. Nodules, or I don't know. But there's 2 of them. And we're looking for 2 of the small little green guys, which are end caps, it looks like. I kind of call them end caps, but they look little caps. All right, so now we're going to throw this stuff there. So, let's see here. So we'll start with the green. Goes up against the bottom here. And then the blue's next to it. And then the red. and then the little green end cap. I'll be curious to see. Like, I feel like this is very detailed for an area that we're like never gonna see again. I guess I'm just kind of curious to see why. Like, or again, and maybe it's just the colors just help you put it together. But I just feel like it's very like detailed with certain colors and that we're never gonna see. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? And to the bottom now, it looks like that. All right, next piece. We have a long yellow. We have this little shorter yellow. So there's the long yellow, shorter yellow. And then we have a couple more of those red ones. We need 3 of them. I've got 5 of those left, so I'm taking 3. And then 4 of those little black pieces from yesterday. And this is what it looks like. There you go. It's hard to see, I know, but they're small. All right, let's see what we do with it now. All right. So we are putting the black piece next to this bright blue. We are going to do this yellow right down the middle. The reds are on the sides. Now we need a count to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then throwing another black piece over here. So this is interesting because it doesn't like a lot of the so far has been like you do it on one side, you do it on the other side. So this is kind of the first time I haven't done that. So this black piece is going here. Yeah. And then the yellow. And then looks like the red. And I'll show you what this looks like. So I wonder if we're going to do the same thing in the next part, but so you can see the one side looks a little different. And it is not the same, so we are moving on to different. Actually, we're going back to the other end. All right, so we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me all of the rest of those. Got that. I need 2 more yellow, and I got those. And I need 2 of these little pieces of the, I don't know what you want to call it, the color. It looks like peach, I guess. And then 2 of the end cap pieces. All right. So we got it all set up. So we're on, yes, we're on the opposite end again. So what do we have here? All right, so they have me. All right, I think I got it. So this piece goes to that green. So it looks like it's right on top of the black. Now, let me make sure I'm doing the right side. Or actually, both sides are the same on this one, so we're good. All right, so yellow, yellow. And then we have so let's see the peach ones. But it looks like, so let me see. So I'm capping. It looks like I'm capping that. And then wait. So I didn't do the yellows right. I went one too far. Now, they give you this little tool. I'm assuming this helps you pick up the pieces. I'm gonna try it because I've never tried this before, and I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I thought there was something in the beginning with it. So it does give you a tool. Let's see. So it looks like you can use it to pop things off. Which, for me, it's not really working. So let's go back and check it. So it looks like if I press it down, it should come off. So it's on there. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, that's actually pretty neat. Oh my gosh, that's better than using my fingernails. That's a beautiful thing right there, people. All right. So we want to leave one row of black. That's what I did wrong. So now we got it. And we'll go ahead and cover the rest of these up. So it looks like we're going 4. We're covering up part of that nice little blue color. All right, so we got that side finished. Now we're doing the other side. Oh, see, that's what happens. You don't pay attention. It went wrong on the one side, so we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna use our little tool again to pop that off. So let's see, it is where am I at here? Yes, it's this piece right here. Tell you, I'm loving this tool. That is fantastic. Whoever made that is a millionaire. All right, so we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here. And I think we're caught up. All right, so I'll show you what we did. Both sides are the same, so when you look, you can see right here. So we basically covered that area. Okay, we're gonna go 29. I think what I might do tonight, guys, is I might just try to finish up 1. Because if I break into 2, I'll be here all night long. So I think we'll try to finish up 1 tonight. And that's, yeah. And there's still quite a bit left, so. All right, so we are doing 2 green, check. We're doing 2 of these long red, check. We have 2 yellow. We have 2 more black, 2 more red. Good there. What am I missing? I got these 2 green and 4 of these black pieces again. So 1, 2, 3, and that finishes off those black ones. All right, let's get going here. So now we are working on. So kind of continuing. We're gonna kind of continue down this way. All right, so leading off from those peach ones, we have 2 blacks and a red on each side. So 2 blacks and a red. Going straight down. And same thing on the other side, 2 blacks and a red. So I'm leaving for celebration on Friday. So I will be there Saturday and Sunday. And as of right now, I'm waiting for the lottery wins because I am trying to get into the panel for Mandalorian. But I also have my photo with you in at I think it was 10:30. They want me to line up. So the problem is, I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to switch that if I win that lottery. Because I obviously can't be in two places at once. And I really don't want to miss the panel, but I'm also, obviously I'm not gonna mess up the photo. So I'll have to kind of see what happens. I think we're supposed to hear on Monday or Tuesday if if you win any of the lotteries for the panels or those two exclusives. So we'll see. We shall see. But I'll be getting in there late Friday. Probably grab something to eat. Probably head right to bed so I can get up early and head over to the convention. And obviously I'll be taking a bunch of video. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to watch Obi-Wan there. That's the one thing about going there. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to watch it. So I'll probably do a live react, or not a live reaction, but I'll probably do some type of reaction video of the first two episodes the following week. I'll try to get those out before the next episode drops, and I'll do at least one video on just showing what the convention looks like. These bigger conventions is a little harder to grab people for autograph, or not autographs, but for like a short interview. But I'll see what I can do. So I'm gonna try to bring enough content where it's worth posting. So, all right. So what are we doing here? We are now gonna place. I'm gonna place these red ones. I actually got the wrong ones. These are smaller, skinnier ones. I got the wrong one too. So these are gonna go inside of the red. So inside of the red. And then we're gonna have these green cappers. I really want to know the correct term for that. Maybe it is a capper. I don't know what else you would call that. And then we have yellow. So the yellows are a little bit strange because if you look, it's got two and then none. So it's a little different. And then the green goes after that. And I'll show you what we did here. And this is step 29 we're on. So you can see, if you look at where the yellow and green is, that's what the part we just did. So basically right here. Okay. All right, step 30. I would say I still have about 30 pieces left for number one, for bag one. So, all right, we have 10 of these peach cappers, and basically what we're gonna do is it looks like we're just gonna line them straight down and then around the green. So that's what we're doing now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then same thing on the other side. So so I can tell what they're doing here. This is definitely the edge, and you'll be able to see how it kind of fills it in a little bit. In the comments, if you're watching this on the replay, if you did the Millennium Falcon or Razor Crest, like, I'm curious. I would say this is the size of. I think they advertise it as when the whole thing is done is about 20 inches. Right now, I would say this is probably. I'd say it's probably about 16. It's definitely close. I don't think it's 20 yet though. But I'm just curious, like, how big is the Razor Crest or like the Millennium Falcon, and how many pieces did it have? Because this one has, I think it was 1,890. I'm just curious to see how much bigger those are. This is my second night in a row doing this. So last night I went for about an hour. Tonight it's gonna be probably about an hour, and I'm on bag one. So am I just working way slow? I know I got a little stuck earlier trying to do the trying to find those pieces, which ended up being yellow. But just kind of curious to see you in the comments. Typically how long does something like this take? And I'm definitely enjoying it. It's just definitely something different. You know, usually you buy a collectible, you throw it on the shelf, and you kind of, you know, it's a talking piece, or you know you have it or whatever. But this is definitely different. I'm really digging this. So I would really be curious to see how many pieces that. And well, and like I've seen other ones of the like the Star Destroyer. I mean, I think it looks like it's got like 5,000 pieces. I mean, it's huge. So if you've done any of those three, Star Destroyer, Razor Crest, or Millennium Falcon, I'd be really curious to see how many pieces it had and how long it took you. All right, we're gonna move on to step 31. So we need the red, the blue. It looks like I need the rest of these. And I have these little angled green pieces. Looks like I'm about to play some Tetris or something. And then the lime green cappers. So if I had to guess, we're probably at 3 steps left, and we'll probably finish this thing off. Maybe 4 steps. I mean, because this one is using quite a bit. All right, so what are we doing here, people? We're doing... all right, so we're going to throw the red in there, or the maroon, whatever color you want to use there. Another maroon, and then the cappers go right around that. Now, I'm going to show you the edge here too when we're done with this step. There we go. Let's just edge it here. Now it makes sense why there's a lime green, because you don't need anything there. I'd love to know how long it takes, like, these, you know, Lego designers to like come up with this stuff. I'm really excited to see the finished product though. And I love the stand. And I think the stand is actually Legos too. I think you actually have to put that together. All right, so where am I at here? I'm going to use the green here, and then we cap it here. And then we're going to use the green one here, and then we're going to use the capper here. All right, so we built up the bottom a little bit. And then here's the side view. So you can definitely see how you're starting to shape up the side of the ship. And that's what the whole thing looks like right now. Interested to see why this side is different than the right. This side right here is different than this side. It's weird. All right. We're on 32. So it looks like this is the final step for bag 1. And then I see bag 2. So we're going to go ahead and finish up bag 1 tonight. And then I might mess around a little bit on my own. And then maybe we'll come back when we're a little further along and do another live. So let's finish off bag 1. So basically everything I have left we're going to use. All right, so this is going to go, let's see, let's turn it the right way. So what am I doing here? I'm looking for the yellow. Okay, there it is. All right, so we have this piece is going to go right in front. And then this piece is going to go on top of the red, looks like. So again, it's like that red piece right there. Like, why is it red when I'm just covering it? And again, it probably, you know, it's probably just helps you build this thing. But this is interesting. All right, so now we're going to, let's finish the front. So we're going to go here and here. And then the little black piece goes here. Yeah, the little black piece. And then, all right, so now, what am I looking at here? All right, so we're doubling up on the little green angle pieces. We're doubling up on those, probably to match the height. And now, looking, So I have. Uh-oh. One piece I didn't use. Actually, there's a few pieces I didn't use. So maybe they do give you extras? It looks like they might give you extras. Because I have 4 pieces that I might have been using. Another good thing to let me know in the comments. Do they typically give you extras of like the smaller pieces? I would hate to have to go all the way back through to double check this, but I think I might have to. And I'll do that off camera. But I'm thinking they possibly might give you extras. Yeah, because I have no other bags open, so those couldn't have come in anywhere else. I mean, I do have bag 2 open, but there's none of those colors in there. So I'm thinking they do give you extras, actually. All right, so the last piece. Now this looks like it goes here, and this one goes over here. Okay, I might have to do a Google search to see if they are supposed to give you extra, because I don't want to go through back 32 steps to see if I missed something. I don't think I did, though, because everything looks good. It looks exactly like the picture. Just kind of checking everything out, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I am going to guess that this is going to be the front. Maybe not. Maybe this is the front. I feel like maybe this is where the seats are. But if this is the back, that's what we did. So we added the green, we added the 2 longer pieces, the little black round pieces. So that is bag 1. So right there, that's bag number 1. And it looks like it's pretty much the whole bottom base. And there's the end of it, the back of it, or the bottom of it, I should say. So there it is, guys. So let me know what you think. I'm enjoying it. A little frustrated at some points when I think I lost a piece. Not quite sure why I have 4 extras, but I do think I think they give you extra pieces, because that round piece. I know that I have not used those yet, and it says you only need 2, and I definitely have 3 in the bag. So I will just kind of tuck those away for now. But yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know about those other questions I had about the Star Destroyer, Millennium, and Razor Crest. And then also, don't forget, shoot some questions down about Star Wars Celebration that I can answer. I might still do one more video on Star Wars Celebration, either Sunday or Monday. Most people are probably leaving on Tuesday or Wednesday to head over there if you have the 4-day pass. So I will probably do one more video on Star Wars Celebration before the end, or before it begins. So, all right, thanks for checking out this live. Again, if you catch it on the replay, give me a comment down below, smash the like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, keep those heads on. Take care. Thanks, guys.